On SNG Daily, let's look at the stories that are making headlines across the globe. Russia's President Vladimir Putin coasted to an easy victory in the elections held over the weekend. With virtually no credible opposition to challenge him, he won on the back of a voter turnout of over 74%, well above the 67% of the 2018 election, which he had also won handsomely. Putin promised to make his country stronger, more effective. His critic called him a gangster.
Stop asking for message from me or from somebody for Mr. Putin. There could be no any negotiations and nothing with Mr. Putin because he's a killer, he's a gangster, he's the person who brought my country to the war and to everything. Just stop asking about messages.
North Korea fired 3 ballistic missiles into the waters of its east coast to register its protest over the visit of US Secretary of State Blinken to Seoul. He is attending a democracy summit, but Pyongyang sees that as provocation. Last week, Kim Jong-un, North Korea's leader, had indulged in some saber rattling as the US and Seoul engaged in military drills. State-run media had shown him atop a tank, addressing troops and being applauded by his adoring generals. US presidential candidate and the Republican frontrunner Donald Trump has warned of a bloodbath if he isn't elected in November. He said November 5th is the most important day in his country's history, and if he didn't get elected, he was doubtful if there would be another election. Trump was in Ohio campaigning for his party's Senate candidate Bernie Moreno.
If I get elected, now if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole, that's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it.
President Biden posted his response on X. Israel is readying to send negotiators to Qatar for talks on a ceasefire in Gaza. Reports said that the cabinet is meeting to decide on the mandate of the delegation, since the ceasefire offer includes exchange of hostages held by Hamas for Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails. A second vessel carrying food aid is preparing to leave Cyprus for Gaza, following the same route of an earlier vessel 2 days ago. Aid agencies have reported difficulties in accessing North Gaza. Reuters reports that Elon Musk-led SpaceX is developing hundreds of spy satellites for a US intelligence agency as part of a contract worth $1.8 billion. The contract was signed 3 years ago for the Starshield satellites operating in low Earth orbit that would support US ground forces. Starshield will track objects on the ground and share data with the US military and intelligence. Apparently, no one can hide once the satellites are fully deployed. For more such videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the like button and follow for more.